Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage unboxing video. Today we have a package from our friend Tony Bellini. Thank you very much again, Tony. I think this is maybe the third or fourth package that you've sent me now. And I'm quite excited because, well, it reads that there's some broken toy cars, and of course I love broken toy cars, but it sounds like we've got some paints as well, some aerosol paint, so that's quite exciting. Let's open it. For anyone that does wish to send me anything in the post, of course I appreciate every single thing that I receive. Just make sure to put down, especially if you're coming from overseas, to put down a minimum value. $5-10, that's perfect. Anything over that, then we start to kind of get in a load of costs with customs and handling fees and all this kind of mess. But like I say, I appreciate anything that anyone does send me. So what have we got here? So let me just move this out of the way a second. Hi Rob, here's some cars and goodies. I would like to see the 1964 and a half to 1965 Mustang as a Shelby GT350 or a GT350H. I don't actually know what that is, but I shall investigate. Cheers, Tony Bellini. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. It's February now, so I don't know whether this was PS. It got returned by Homeland. Oh dear. Okay, so it looks like that Tony has actually sent this probably towards Christmas and New Year. So it's got returned, and then I guess it's coming back out a month later, so that now makes it more understandable. That's a real shame that it got returned, but I do actually remember, Tony, you mentioning probably over the Christmas period, had you received my package? And you know, I mentioned at the time, no, I hadn't, and I've kind of forgot about it ever since, so this is why. But it has arrived today, so thank you very much. Let's have a little look, see what we got. So first off, I think it's just some packaging. Oh wow, so look at this beauty. So it's a Johnny Lightning rather. So this is, it's an Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. And is this the car in Demolition Man? You know, remember the Demolition Man movie, one of my favourite films as a kid, with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, and when they're kind of underground with the rat-infested mess, I'm sure, what's her name? Sandra Bullock's character says an Oldsmobile 442 and kind of probably says about all the details. And yeah, so the meadow green poly, that is beautiful, and this is the second only Johnny Lightning casting that I have, and because it's obviously on this here, I'm going to keep this in here, and that is beautiful. It's got some real weight to it, some real quality, to be honest. You can see the details in that. That is beautiful. Thanks, Tony. So what else have we got? Oh, perfect. So this is the TS14 black, and well, Tony will remember, and some others perhaps. Tony sent me, I want to say, I don't know, time flies, right, when you're having fun, but I want to say 6 months ago, Tony sent me one of these, and it was a metallic black, and it was come out like a very dark metallic grey. It was a beautiful colour, and I've run out of that, as did I run out of my TS14. This TS14 is perfect for painting bases, so this will be used a many number of times. So thanks, Tony. I've needed one of these. we've got something in a bag, and we've got, oh look at that, we've got some bits and pieces that are loose. Let me just pull these out, and then we've got another Johnny Lightning. So this is another Cutlass 442, and being the silver one, I wonder what I prefer. You got this green colour or the silver one. The silver one's got the red stripe, the green one has got the white stripe. I feel like this is kind of more for, I don't know, it seems like it's more time period correct perhaps, but I do like this silver, and I think if I had one today, that's what I'd want to be driving around in. But to be fair, I'd be happy with either one. Right, so let's have a look what we've got here. Oh wow. Oh, this is a Matchbox. So this is the models of yesteryear. So I've never seen anything like this before. The models of yesteryear, of course, but not this style of model. That is beautiful, and it appears that everything is there. Wow. Models of yesteryear, number Y17 from 1938, Hispano Suiza. Made in 1973, so it's got still got some age to it. A beautiful colour with a light metallic blue, then with a solid light blue to contrast. Missing some chrome now on those wheels, but lovely kind of white wall tyres. But everything is there. So look at that, and that gorgeous car. Imagine driving around that in the 30s. You'd have to be probably like a Hollywood superstar, a millionaire. That is gorgeous. Okay, so we have, this is a Dodge Charger, so it's a modern Hot Wheels. That's interesting. So it feels quite lightweight, and it's a plastic base, plastic wheels. There's no interior. It's like you know, black plastic window section there, and I wonder whether this is part of a, not like a budget series, but you know, like you get like a multi-pack and you can get kind of like cheaper cars. But that is still very interesting. A lovely design car. Oh, look at this. So this is a Corgi, a Rice horse box. So we're missing the rear door, and it probably did come with a plastic horse. Looks like it's bent a little bit, but I'm sure that will easily bend back out. Very nice. I'll have to have a look in my Corgi box, because I keep every brand separate, to see whether I've got anything suitable to go with that, and maybe put them back together. Oh, this is fun. So this is the Demon from Hot Wheels, but what does that say? Hot Wheels Vintage, I think that says. Cool little engine in there. I think this is the slightly older style wheel, perhaps from the 80s. It says a 1969 there, but this is made in China. But I think those are like 80s and 90s wheels. Oh, there you go. So it's got 1969 to 1998. So I'm guessing this is a 98. But that's a funky looking thing. Oh wow, so we got the Mercedes 300E, or what they, yeah, so it's the Mercedes 300E, 1986, wonderful condition, doesn't really need any restoration, could probably do with some details, maybe a replacement of wheels. I customised one of these in my earlier videos, and I must admit I don't really like it today, but you know, we're all kind of learning, right? We're all learning, and if I'd done another one of these, I'd like to think I could do it better. The one thing that we are missing is the 3-point star on the front there, but otherwise a wonderful car. So we've got a Porsche 911. Again, this was one of my earlier videos. I'd done a Porsche 911 in a dark grey colour, and this one's in relatively good condition. It's a number 3 from 1976. Usually you find these Porsches with like kind of different decals or tempos or colours or paints, and I've got quite a few of these and they're all funky, you know. This one being in just plain silver just seems unusual, and if I had a Porsche 911 Turbo especially, I'd want in silver. So being that that is also in good condition, I shall probably leave that. We've got a Matchbox from 1976. This almost looks like it's brand new, with hardly played with, I'd say. So you've got these stickers on the side there in good condition, and I've got another one, and I'm not too sure if it's a rescue one or something else, but yeah, quite excited to put them perhaps together. So this is a what is it? Before I look underneath, I just want to see if I can just try and remember. It's a something hay, Multiverdi hay, something like that. Monteverdi, right? So it's a Monteverdi hay from 1973, and I have restored one of these, Italian car. Pretty cool looking, eh? Never even heard of the brand until I actually restored one, you know, restored a toy car myself. So here we have, what brand is that? It's a Husky. So this is a Husky, made in Great Britain, forward control Land Rover. Okay. Bit of damage on the front wheel there, but otherwise I'm assuming this looks like it's been overpainted, but it looks like a military vehicle anyway. So this will go into my military box, along with all the other military stuffs that actually I've been talking to Danny today, trying to kind of learn really about what diorama bits and what kind of scale and stuffs that I need to buy in for it. So still a lot more research to do. I probably got to watch a lot of videos before I start to buy and attempt to do the military diorama, but yeah, that one will be seen. And then last but not least, what we got in this, wow, now we're talking. So what, this is two different brands, is it? It's almost like this one is wider, maybe because it just sits lower. So they are Corgi Toys, Ford Mustang, Fastback 2+2, and it seems that someone's overpainted this one several times. Unfortunately, it's got broken glass on the back, but this one is good. The glass on that is good. I'm just kind of considering the wheels. So I prefer the wheels on this one, but it's almost like these wheels make it sit too low. I wonder whether these are the correct wheels. Has this one been taken apart? No, it hasn't. So yeah, seems like it. Anyway, I'm rambling. So it looks like that's where the original stripes were. This young person has tried to repaint it and put back the stripe. But yeah, looking in here, we've got a broken A pillar there. We've got a missing A pillar on this side. On the inside there, quite a bit of damage, I think. Looks like one of the seats is remaining but just holding on. On this side I think it's missing, which is a shame. but otherwise the body and the front looks okay. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this one interior wise looks much better, but appears different on the partial shelf there. Window section fine, A-pillar fine, A-pillar fine. We're missing one of the chairs, but obviously we've got one in here. Now, looks like the kind of section over here is broken, but unfortunately it's broken on both on the right hand side. Around front, yeah, I'd say this has got a cleaner front bumper. Of course, you've got the lights in there. It doesn't have any opening bonnet or boot. As you can see, it looks like someone's attempted to take this one apart, but didn't get anywhere. I think I prefer these wheels. So it may be that between the two of these cars, which is perhaps what Tony is kind of hoping for, I guess, is putting the best parts together to create one good car in a GT 350 configuration. So I'm going to have to research that. But yeah, they're wonderful. Don't know what this is. This is just a pink bit of packaging. Yeah. But anyway, Tony, thank you very much again, sir. I truly appreciate it. I remember actually, I want to say a couple of months ago, I bought a dinky lot, and it had a load of dinky and some other bits, and from a lady whose husband had sadly passed away, and I've done a couple of those dinkies. But I know, and I remember in the unboxing video you mentioned that there was one of the trucks. I'll have to review the video and review your comment. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head from a couple of months ago, but I think there was one in there that you liked. Can you send me a message on my Facebook page? Remind me which one it was, and I'll get it sent over to you, mate. You know, just as my way of thanks. But yeah. Anyway, cheers again, Tony. And for anybody else that's got this far, give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon on the next video.